Uh-oh, it looks like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are in some serious doo-doo, as it's been reported that Prince William is finally taking steps to stop them. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, yes, let's jump into this one, shall we, as my voice is now coming back to reality. Thank you so much to everyone that bared with me all of last week. But you may remember last week, I released a video whereby it was reported that King Charles has had enough and is finally taking action to stop Megxie and Hazza. So if you've not watched that video, check it out, because continuing on from that, Prince William has now also had enough reportedly and is furious with Hazza over the fake, as far as we're concerned, royal tour with Megxie in Nigeria, and is determined to stop them. Now, to be fair, right, if I was to pick between King Charles and Prince William, where the question is, who's the one that's really going to take away their titles? Do you know what? I'd choose Prince William over King Charles any day of the week. I believe when Prince William ascends to the throne, Megxie and Hazza can say boy to their titles, because I do firmly believe that Prince William will take them away if King Charles cannot or does not for whatever reason, right? But yes, Megxie and Hazza's Nigeria tour have left King Charles and Prince William absolutely furious. As we all know, they were in Nigeria about a week or so ago doing their fake royal tour. Now, wait until the next Daily Nerd, because, it looks like Hazza and Megxie are cavorting with a US fugitive wanted for like a $20 million scam. Want to know more? Stay tuned for the next Daily Nerd that'll be released in the next couple of hours. But in the meantime, Prince William is not happy, according to royal expert Tom Quinn. Speaking to The Mirror, he says, quote, "William is absolutely furious and determined to find a way to stop this happening in the future. King Charles, is said to be angrier than anyone has ever seen him. And rumours are at the moment that King Charles is kind of speaking to the Commonwealth countries, kind of using back channels, so to speak, to try and avoid any other Commonwealth country from actually inviting the gruesome twosome to their country and avoid another Nigerian situation, right? But Tom Quinn also says what's really upset the apple cart is the fact that the Nigerians treated Megxie and Hazza as if they too thought this was an official tour. All the signs were there, as the couple were greeted with dances, receptions, visits to schools and charities. I mean, it goes more than that, really. You've seen them at that dinner stood up with, God Save the King being blasted. You then see this other video, right, of Prince Hazza, and he's there inspecting the guards. If this was supposed to be a private holiday, and as the High Commissioner representative of the UK and Nigeria says, they ain't representing the UK government or the royal family in any way, shape or form, then why was the Nigerian government and Nigerians treating Hazza and Megxie as if they were royal in that capacity? It makes zero sense, right? And so, of course, King Charles and Prince William are absolutely furious, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, of the whole Nigerian trip and what happened with Megxie and Hazza. And absolutely, I do believe that Prince William is now trying to find a way to stop Megxie and Hazza in their tracks. Now, Tom Quinn also says that there had been fears among the royals that Megxie and Hazza would try to pull a fast one, and believes the Nigerian trip has confirmed their worst fears, saying it's as if Harry and Meghan have gone rogue. Their Nigeria trip is a bold statement that they refuse to accept they are no longer royals. And I've reported on this channel that Megxie and Hazza, as reported, have said, do you know what, we're just going to do what we want. That is it. Done and dusted. Tom also says William and Charles are scratching their heads and thinking, how are we going to control this nightmare situation? Saying it's easy to see why the senior royals are worried, looking back at Hazza and Meg's Nigerian trip, explaining everything you might expect for an official royal visit was there. The receptions, the visits to schools, the charities, to wounded soldiers and the disabled, to the inspecting of the Nigerian guards, right? To the being at that dinner meal, standing up for the God Save the King anthem. To many more instances that's been caught on camera where they've been treated as if it's an official royal trip. It's insane. Megxie and Hazza's speeches and their whole attitude has been designed to give the impression that they are still fully paid up royals, and Prince William and King Charles don't like it one bit. Which then comes to the point where, right at the beginning, it's now being reported that because of all of this, of course, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, Prince William is now finally taking steps to try and stop Megxie and Hazza from ever having to do anything like this whatsoever with the Nigerian trip, right? To stop any other country inviting them and treating them like royals. On the other side of the coin, to stop Megxie and Hazza thinking that they can be treated by royals when they're visiting a country. Because that is not the case anymore. Yes, they may be royal by name for now, but they're not working royals. When they visit a country, they are not representing the UK government. They are not representing the UK. They are not representing the royal family. And, this is what the High Commissioner in Nigeria said, right? A few weeks back. Yes, they are only visiting in a private capacity. They are not representing the UK government. They're not representing the royal family. But guess what? Yeah, kind of changed, didn't it? And Prince William is not happy, and he's like, nah, we've now got to take control of this situation. We got to take steps to stop Megxie and Hazza before they try and do any more damage and try and take over the Commonwealth. Because, yes, guys, I had actually reported a couple of weeks back now that, Megxie and Hazza may actually have a secret plot to try and take over the Commonwealth, to try and become head of the Commonwealth. Again, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. So if you haven't seen that video, you might want to have a sneak peek at that because, it's pretty scary. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and believe me, of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe. I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that gold play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about Prince William finally taking steps to stop Megxie and Hazza, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.